Operation Dragon Giant. Okay, I wasn't looking. What's happening? We're rescuing a VIP from an advent vehicle at the designated location, which is right there. That means that everything on the map's between us and there. It's only 9 enemies. We're going... Oh, that's the extract, and this is the vehicle. Okay. That's very close to us.
Position confirmed. Got an enemy squad here.
I went with 2 extra flamethrowers instead of an extra rocket, apparently. I think that that's wrong for the record. I just wasn't paying attention.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Heading out. Cielos.
Find more. A sectoid commander. Okay.
On the move.
Can you stasis stuff without breaking concealment?
Confirmed. On my way. Moving on target.
Don't remember the last time I tried that. I'm sure that I have before. But it would have been such a long time ago. These guys aren't moving. Where's my pistol in this side? Don't have one. So it's probably a pod of 3 and a solo drone that haven't been spotted yet. What's my favorite coffee bean? Not really a coffee drinker. If I'm gonna caffeinate, I usually just use soda. Maybe the best way to start would be to get an incendiary grenade on the flammable members of this pod. You don't see them. Okay, I'm just gonna walk into this. I do live in Seattle and I'm not a coffee drinker. That's quite awkward for me when I go outside. Doesn't happen much, the going outside part. But yeah, I'll like order a hot chocolate or something if I meet someone for coffee, because that's like what you do in Seattle, you meet for coffee. And it is a bit awkward when you don't drink coffee. Whoops. How valuable would you guys say the scientist really is? Gigo, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Gecko? Gecko? I want to say gecko. So we can stasis robot.
Armor of the mind. My lance pierces all.
No lance those guys. Just want a flamethrower on the officer. Lafik, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Ideally, burning would be good. No, okay. We're gonna work our way around that, though. I hope. Yeah, just do this. Jackie is going to She actually can shredder gun this. Stasis something first. Stasis the officer first. Don't need to because he's on fire. Could insanity the officer first.
Feeling uneasy?
Did I say I was going to play missions from other people's campaigns after I do my War of the Chosen overview with Llama Chomp? I think we're just going to do War of the Chosen stuff. Terrible name. Mickey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Multiple threats eliminated.
Good. We did use quite a lot in the way of consumables, but we have quite a lot more left over, so we're going to be fine. We have a lot of very, very strong consumables. Have to kill this robot next turn somehow. I actually don't know how we're going to do that. Like, I actually don't know. I put Null Lance on cooldown, so my Psi Operatives cannot deal damage to it anymore. We'll see. We'll work it out. I'm shooting enemies through the wall. What? What's up, Follow 90? Glad you've been enjoying the show. I have a frag. I have a rocket.
On the move.
With Ronar, I might do that. Terrible name. I would play with Sparks. If you gave me that campaign, we could make that happen. I am sympathetic to the idea. I would love to just use a shred gun and get this over with. Isaac still has an incendiary, so he seems like a decent guy to do it with. I'm gonna drop a smoke grenade to protect against yellows, I think. No, let's like go here. Oh, you can't stand there. Can you? Maybe we can. Yeah. Okay. DT1 Gideon, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Nice. Killed the loot as well. Bloodthirst. My favorite thing.
If you say so. Overwatch.
Ian, thanks very much for the host. Kane is another Long War 2 player. Hope your campaign's going well, Can. Actually, the last time I watched Kane, there was some gate crashing going on. So I hope that there is a campaign. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. There's the solo drone, so it should just be a pot of 3 hanging out somewhere. Look at these ballistic SMGs. Oh, okay. So there's a pot of 2. Take it back. Drones are actually quite difficult for me to kill. I might fire a rocket at one. Reinforcements are imminent. We do have rapid reinforcements still. I have Trojan, right? Trojan is actually getting used for damage in this campaign. Just steal it. Have those always only been 40 hack defense? It seems very low. Wonder if they should be 50 on Legend. Basel, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, that's why we did this first. I should have fortified. There was no reason not to fortify there. laziness. Laziness was the reason not to fortify there.
I'm on it.
Trusting you here.
Sorry. I just made a very odd sound. We cannot quite get an incendiary on that trooper. He may be allowed to actually take an action. He's gonna shoot the drone, right? He's just gonna shoot the drone. Whatever. He's just gonna shoot the drone. Trekkie, thanks for the follow in the stream.
I think you're melting.
Pretty sure he's just gonna shoot the drone.
Target eliminated. Target asset sighted.
Is there any one mod I'd love for someone to make for XCOM 2? Yes, Burning Gray. I would love for there to be an overhaul of the like sheet that you look at when you're looking at your barracks. I just think it could be a lot better. I've actually like drawn out what changes I would make. But like just anyone could make that spreadsheet a lot better, and it's a very important source of information in a campaign, so it deserves to be better. I'm gonna mind merge on Big Boy. I'm a little bit worried that he gets flanked, and the extra HP will just be nice to prevent a wound, hopefully. Show the drawing. There's a lot of drawing. Rapid fire got a 5-turn cooldown. Sounds like a bit of an overcorrection, maybe. Apparently you can mind merge and not end your turn. That's cool. Today I learned. Hey, we killed the drone. Dungsinski is throwing pennies at me, in case you're wondering why I keep getting pennies thrown at my head. Yeah. That one's my favorite one. To record those, believe it or not, to record those, Caitlin sat off camera and threw pennies at my head. And she like got it right on the center of the headphone for that one, and like it rang really hard in my ears. It was great. Great. Great work. She got progressively better the more takes we tried. Thanks for the follow, Slippy. I like this theory, Sub-Hedgehog. I hadn't heard that theory about why there were no bathrooms before. It's as good a theory as any, I suppose.
Your flesh is weak. You can't handle me.
You find PsyOps boring and hate they all end up the same. I wish that the animations were faster. I don't mind them that much in general, though. I think they're alright. Compared to other classes, they actually have a decent amount of variety in my experience, because they will get perks at different levels. Their perks are probably a little bit too strong, though. Have I ever played the old Firaxis Games Stars? So there are like 3 Firaxis games I've played, Morty or something like that. I've played the Civ series, including Colonization, and I even tried Beyond Earth, and I played a lot of Alpha Centauri. I played all of that, and then I've played Basically nothing else. And the reason for that is that when I play a 4X game, I play it for like 2,000 hours. And then I like look at the time and realize that 2,000 hours have passed. And I usually go to sleep. So I haven't played a huge variety of 4X games because there is only so much time in my life to do that.
Bin dabei.
Hey, Alarnus. Run's actually starting to take off. I think we're going to win it.
Running.
I don't know. I would love better armor.
Got it. Moving.
I think extreme light missions will be quite simple for what Psi Operatives do, but I'm a little bit worried about what happens when we pull like 15 enemies at once on the Psi Gate or whatever.
Los, zeigt euch. Feindliche Verstärkung im Anmarsch. Jawohl.
There's just something inherently funny about that, isn't there? Alright. Mission seems to be done.
Got it. Moving. Okay, I'll go.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I'd take a slow and insidious death in this campaign. It's more impressive than a quick and unimpressive death. Late game enemies to worry about, but I'm gonna like get fanfire on a Psi Operative with red screen rounds, and I'm gonna get full override on my specialists in not too long. I feel like we will have difficulty losing to late game enemies because I feel like we're just going to hack a tier 3 robot and then be invincible.
Rücke vor. Let's move already.
On the move.
I guess that'll be okay. Trust me.
I don't know. The late game missions are genuinely pretty tough, but Haywire Protocol and Stasis and Mind Control are things which make them a lot easier, and I have an awful lot of those. I have tried Stellaris. I've played like 2 hours of Stellaris. It's okay. I don't know how this works. So I'm trying to screen share on Discord, but I actually don't know. I don't know if X-Wings can even see that I am. I might have to do it on Skype. Hey, Ronar, how you doing today? Wait, no, there it goes. Does it? Something happened.
Wait. Hello?
Hello? I hear an
Oh
X-Wings.
Oh my. Picture in picture in picture in picture.
Yeah, I should probably not share the screen that the Discord window, which is showing the call, is on, huh? Is that visible to you?
It's sort of. It's a little bit, tiny.
Can you, on the lower left of the call, there are ways that you can change how the layout is structured so you can make that window larger. Is it as large as it can be?
Yes. No, I just mean like I can see your desktop and stuff.
Yeah, this is just sort of how it sits on the desktop.
All right, that's fine.
So I
It
don't
works.
think I can change that. How's it going?
I would say I'm very shaky. I just won a PUBG match with myself, like in a squad match, like 3 seconds ago. So very intense, heart racing, epic moment.
All right, I think I have to turn you up somehow, but I'm not sure how.
How are we even talking? Is it in Discord?
How are we even talking? Yes, we are in Discord. Output volume higher. Maybe we can just raise this. Can you talk more now?
Yeah. Hello. Testing volume 12942 million 86.
Okay. So that makes it louder in my headphones. I think it probably makes it louder for the viewers too. they'll probably yell at me if it doesn't.
Sounds a lot different in Discord. I should sound exactly the same.
Oh, in your Discord settings, there's probably something that's automatically adding filters to your vocals, like noise
I
cancellation.
shut all of it off.
You
I
did?
shut every single thing off. Yeah, all the advanced stuff off. I don't know. Anyway, it's probably good enough.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good on my end, but you're right that it sounds a little, I don't know, a little muddier or something. Sound is fine for the stream. Cool. So, welcome, X-Ones. I have 2 viewer campaigns for us to look at, and I figured we'd just look at them and talk about Long War II. I don't know what I'm taking here. And then we can come back to this campaign, and I can show you how silly it is to have 8 leveled up Psy operatives in July.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can. Is it just like spam insanity for mind control for days?
Yeah, I just got the hypnography mission. You know how that goes.
Yeah, well, I know how that goes. All right.
Yeah, so I'm also going, because they all have quick study, right? So I'm training pistol perks, and I rushed red screen rounds. So I have, like, my composition is like a shinobi officer plus 3 psyops and 2 specialists or something like that. And on the last mission I played, I mind controlled 5 out of 8 enemies.
Yep, that sounds about right. But luckily, though, your specialists can actually hit their 99% hacks.
I just went ahead and made them 100s. Did you know that if you lower an enemy's hack defense to 0 or lower, you're no longer allowed to hack it?
You know, I did know that, but only because I
Not a
saw you
proud
post
man.
it this morning. I had never actually done it. In fact, I've never used the red screen round since they got fixed. It's one I complained about that like long before release, that they didn't stack.
Yeah. Well, now we know why they didn't stack, I guess.
Apparently.
Okay.